was the RSM in Sambisa. I said, sir, we need more equipment. We need laser light, and in which we have laser light. That at night, I can blind Boko Haram without firing him.
Why is the laser light?
This is the laser light.
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, an information just filtered in that obviously is not palatable to the Nigerian army, but our duty is to keep you continually posted. Yes, Sahara reporter says Boko Haram buys Nigerian army commander, 2 senior officers, 17 soldiers in fresh attack in Børnø military base. Imagine waking up in a town already ravaged by years of insurgency, only to witness another wave of violence, destruction, and loss. Yes, Malam Fatori, a once peaceful border town, now bears the weight of a conflict that has left over 20 Nigerian soldiers dead, countless others missing, and entire families displaced yet again. But there's a question. What does this tragedy say about the state of security in Nigeria? Are we witnessing the collapse of effort to reclaim our land from terror?
Limbs lost and lives hanging in the balance.
Yes, it was a quiet Friday morning in Malam Fatori, a small town in Nigeria-Niger border. Thousands of displaced families had sought refuge here, believing they were safe. But by the end of the day, the town became the stage for a brutal attack that would leave a trial of death and despair. Around midday, the tranquility was shattered. Boko Haram insurgents stormed the military base with military gun trucks, catching the 149 Battalion off guard. Eyewitnesses' accounts described explosion and gunfire that echoed for hours. When the dust settled, over 20 soldiers were confirmed dead, many more injured, and some missing. Even the commanding officer and senior medical personnel were spared. Wow. Indeed, this isn't an isolated incident. Just days earlier, the forward operating base in Damboa suffered a similar fate, highlighting a disturbing pattern. ISWAP, the faction that emerged after the fall of Boko Haram's leader, Abubakar Shakal, appears to be growing stronger, expanding their influence around Lake Chad. This attack exposed a glaring weakness in Nigerians' counterinsurgency strategy, despite repeated claims by the military that Boko Haram and ISWAP were technically defeated. The reality on ground tells a different story. How did insurgents manage to launch such a coordinated and prolonged attack on a military base in one of the most militarized regions in the country? The human toll is staggering. Over 100,000 lives lost since the insurgency began. Millions displaced, with many now forced to flee yet again. What future can these families hope for whenever the institutions meant to protect them are under siege? It's time for a frank conversation about accountability. Why are military bases in high-risk zones so vulnerable? Are we equipping our soldiers adequately? Is there a disconnect between the leadership and the men on ground? These are the questions Nigerians deserve answers to. It's worth noting that while ISWAP is consolidating its power, Nigerian army often underreports its losses. Frankly, this lack of transparency not only undermines public trust, but also emboldens the enemy, who use these victories to recruit and strengthen their ranks. This isn't just a battle for territory, it's a battle for the soul of our nation. The government must act decisively, not just with military minds, but with policies that address the root causes of insurgency. poverty, illiteracy, and inequality. And as citizens, we must demand transparency, accountability, and results. Malam Funturi's tragedy should be a wake-up call, not just another headline. Let's not wait until the entire nation is engulfed in chaos. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.